Hey. Damn. Welcome back to the channel, you guys. This is Mason. This is It's About Hockey. And today, or right now, because I have a couple more videos coming out today, we're talking about the Colorado Avalanche and the Winnipeg Jets. First, let me say this. I freaking told you so. If you've watched my last video about this game, I told you exactly what was going to happen, and it played out to a freaking T. I don't know what playing out to a freaking T means, but whatever that means, it happened. I told you about Connor Hellebuyck. I told you, it was pretty evident that Brandon Dillon wasn't going to play. I told you the intensity was not going to stop. I told you their best players are going to take it up a notch. And I told you they were going to win. Colorado Avalanche fans, I hope you're stoked. I'm stoked for you. I'm not stoked my bracket's going to bust. But that is the life of an NHL fan. We get things that are absolutely perfect that we never see coming. And it's just beautiful to see. Like I said, welcome back to the channel. If you're new, if you're finding this video right now, please consider subscribing. Please consider hitting that like button either now or after the video. Either way, I'm happy that you would consider it. But yeah, we're going to talk about this game because this game, I'm kind of giddy. I'm not going to lie. Just because I knew I was right. And yeah, there's a couple of Winnipeg fans out there that were, this is, it's good to kind of rub it in right now because there's some Winnipeg fans out there that were just like, we're unstoppable. And I kind of believed it. But, yeah, so let's talk about it. All right. Yes. Nichushkin, however you say his name. I don't say that name very often out loud. You know, you say something in your head. So I hope I'm pronouncing it right. Because the pronunciation of his name has been kind of awful the last couple of days by a couple commentators. So, yeah, I hope it's right. But, Avs fans, you guys have pushed the Winnipeg Jets to the brink. The brink is right here, and you've pushed them to right there. I'm stoked for you guys. I really am, because it's not very often you get to see the best players in the world perform like freaking Marvel superheroes, and the Colorado Avalanche players, all of them have done just that. Let's talk about the game. I actually have some notes for this game. I'm going to pull them up right now. All right. Got my notes pulled up. I honestly don't really even need them because this game was played, again, like how I anticipated it. But there were some things at the start of this game that I was like, you know what? Let me jot down a note about that because that is a very interesting stat. First one being, okay, let's just go back a little before I even get to that. Let's go to the stats itself. Shots on net wasn't as high as it was the last game. Avalanche had 35, Jets had 27. What was interesting about this, and one of my notes, is the amount of shots that happened in the first 5.5 minutes of the game. Colorado Avalanche had 8 shots on net to Winnipeg's 1. If you hear my dog snoring, he's sleeping again. That's all he does. He just snoozes behind me. But yeah, Winnipeg had 1 shot on net, which is not, it's not like a crazy stat considering. But what is a crazy stat is the 8 shots that Colorado had on Connor Hellebuyck in the first 5.5 minutes. I told you they were going to come out firing. The amount of shots last game, I think it was like 42 or 46 or something like that. I didn't see why they would let up. I don't know why. I'm not sure if you guys, Jets fans, thought they were going to let up, but there's no reason for them to do that. And sure enough, what happens is Archer Lehkonen gets on the board, halfway through the first period. And it's because of the pressure that the Avalanche were putting on. And I want to look at the goal really quick because this one it didn't have me razzled. I know it had the defenseman razzled. One, really good forecheck. I had expected nothing less than that Colorado Avalanche putting on a crazy good forecheck on this game. The pressure was there. They're fast. They're healthy. As far as I know, they're healthy. They're in their own barn. The tempo was set early. So anytime those things happen, there's going to be a lot of pressure on the forecheck. So this forecheck was chef kiss for me. But there is a big mistake on this play. It's a communication issue, and it is really just bad positioning, if I'm going to be honest about it. I want you to watch Alex Iafallo right here. Number 9, Winnipeg Jets. We're going to get to the goal. It's going to happen when I'm doing this, but I want you to just pay attention to him right here. Watch him right here. That's Parise, right? I'm pretty sure it's Parise. There's Alex Iafallo behind the net. Puck is coming out the other side of the net, on the other side of the net. Right here. This is Schmidt right here. Schmidt's going to come off. Think about coming off. But he stops. Iafallo still following his man behind the net. What should have happened here? Schmidt should have came off. Iafallo should have came back, played his position. And Axel Janssen, I don't even know. I'm not going to try to pronounce his last name, pretend to do that. It's not going to happen. I don't know how to say it. But there should have been a transition or communication right here. Iafallo should have fallen off, drifted back, got off. Was it Parise? Should have got off him and taken his man right here. No need to follow them behind the net. Schmidt should have came up. What happens is Lehkonen is left all alone in the slot. Well, not all alone completely, but, you know, Schmidt is like completely backwards at this point, so it doesn't even make a difference. And he does what he does, and he scores goals. So, Winnipeg Jets, you're down 1-0 at this point on a horrible, horrible transition and horrible communication play. And the barn is only getting louder. I keep saying barn, but that's what it is. Yeah, so not a good look for the Winnipeg Jets early. Schmidt actually redeems himself later and gets a goal. So that's cool. It ties it up. That goal was actually challenged for offsides. I personally think it was offsides. If you watched this game and saw this goal, let me know in the comments, because I've had an argument about it with some text messages here and there. It was offsides in my opinion. Let me know, was it offsides in your opinion? Avs fans, I know you're going to say offsides, but, you know, let's be reasonable here. Tell me what you think in the comments. Yeah, so that happens. We're tied up. Cool. You know, going back to my notes as far as how this thing was playing out, I just want to point out, and this game is very evident, just proof of how nasty Cale Markar is playing at right now. He's always nasty. But the playoffs bring out the best in us. And Cale Markar is playing on a completely different planet. Not a level. Here's a level. Here's a planet. He's not even in frame. That's how good he's playing right now. There was a play about midway, I think it was right after, it's in between these two goals here, where he pretty much did exactly whatever he wanted to do. And it was very evident he was going to do that all game. He basically had a play by himself coming from his own blue line, danced his way to the neutral zone, took it wide, went all the way around Hellebuck for a wraparound, and got a shot on goal. I don't have the highlight. I'm sure there is a highlight we're going to talk about for Cale Markar. We'll talk about it right after this. But it was very evident Cale Markar can and will do whatever he wants in any given time to any given opponent. Colorado Avalanche fans, you've got yourself, you guys know this, you got yourself a freaking stud in Cale Markar. And I, for one, am very jealous. How do you stop him? We're going to talk about it here in a second. Let's go look at his goal. His goal is a coast-to-coast goal, which is something you don't see very often, let alone you see very often in the playoffs. Winnipeg Jets fans, this is your team right here. Cale Markar's got the puck behind the net. We're going to scroll. Okay. I'm pretty sure this is Lowry, right? 17 is Lowry. Let me double check. I have to double check my notes because I don't know players' numbers. 17. Yep, Adam Lowry. Right here. I'm pretty sure I knew that was right. I just have to double check. Cale Markar still has the puck. Who's following him? I don't even know who's following him. 7. Who is 7? Nemesnikov. Okay. Here we have Cale Markar doing his thing, working his magic. Adam Lowry gets dangled a little bit, almost breaks it up, to be honest. What should he have done right here, Adam Lowry? Drop your shoulder into his freaking chest. This is a perfect hit right here. I don't know why he didn't hit him. As a player, when I played, okay, I'm professional. When I played, I lived for moments like this. You might look stupid if he misses you or if you miss him, but if you connect, oh man, is it a good feeling to hear someone's breath get knocked out of them when you drop your shoulder right into their chest. Should have done it. Cale Markar got lucky a little bit there because it went off his pad. It went off Alanor's pad, and he got the bounce back on him. Nemesnikov still just riding his, trailing behind him. Why? I don't know. He should have, had an opportunity to keep moving your feet on a back check. You probably would have stole that puck. Who is this? 70. I'm not even going to worry about it. Cale Markar still holding the puck, still doing his thing. Entry. No one in their freaking right mind has done what they're supposed to do. And what they're supposed to do, like I said, they should have hit Makar. I don't know how many times. Step up right here. You have Schmidt right here. You have 2 back checkers right here who can, one, pick up any of the trailers. So I don't understand why he hasn't been hit at this point. He's not even, okay. When's the last time he took a stride? Crossover. So the blue line. He's striding. He's just coasting from the blue line. No one's touched him at all. From the blue line to the dot. There's perfect containment around him. But no one has done anything. And what does he do? He freaking roofs it. This is why the Jets suck. In the playoffs, at least. You can't let Cale Markar be Cale Markar. You have to hit him when given an opportunity. You have to annoy him to no end. If he's just skating on the ice, if you can't hit him, poke his feet, poke his hands. Don't hook him. Poke his hands. Do whatever. Get inside his head. Annoy the hell out of him. Pester him if you can. They did not do that whatsoever. And because of that, there was a goal. Cale Markar, my guy, you're amazing. On top of that, yeah, Nichushkin had a hat trick. Okay, if I say his name wrong, whatever. I don't care. I got it partially right in my head, and that's all I care about. But the other part of this is how right I was in my last video. What did I say in my last video about this? Stop taking stupid penalties because they're going to molest you on their power play. Nichushkin has got 2 power play goals today because of that. Connor Hellebuyck, again, let in 4 goals. And I said in my last video, who's going to be the goalie come game 4? Brossoit finally came in at the start of the third period. And I was like, I was actually in the process of editing my last video, watching the game. And I was like, if Hellebuyck comes out in the third period, consider this series over. Completely over. Because I don't think they're going to come back. He's going to go into game 5 after losing 3 straight and giving up how many goals now? He gave up 18? I think it was 18, 14 or 18. So either way, he's given up at least 20 goals in the last 4 games. And you're going to start him game 5 with the season on the line. That is a recipe for disaster. So thank God, Jets fans. I know Jets fans are saying, you've got to say thank God that Brossoit came in. It's going to be really, really, really freaking tough for the Jets to come back in this series. And I just want to shout out to the Avs fans. You guys are savages. Last game in Winnipeg, or was it game 1, when the Jets fans were chanting, pull the goalie? Pull the goalie is what I heard from the Jets fans. And the Avs fans responded appropriately today by chanting, pull the goalie. You guys are savages. Your team is looking like they're hungrier than ever. They're healthy from what we've seen. There might be some bumps and bruises, but the Avalanche are very scary. Very, very scary right now. You let players like Cale Markar. I didn't even talk about Nathan MacKinnon. Nathan MacKinnon looked like he's up there for the trophy, the Hart Trophy this year. I don't think he's going to win it, but it's like neck and neck. He could easily get it, and he played exactly like a trophy winner would play. So that's it for this video. Jets fans, I don't know what you guys need to do. The whiteout might not help. You guys might just wear all black because it's going to be the end of your season anyways. So wear all black. Mourn appropriately. Just enjoy the last game you guys are probably going to have for the summer. If you come back, I wouldn't be super surprised, but that means you go back to Colorado, and I do not see this train stopping at all. So again, if you're new to the channel, please consider hitting that like button, consider hitting that subscribe button. I'm doing all the playoff games if I can help it, if I don't pass out at the end of the night. So again, I appreciate all the likes. I appreciate all the subscribers. I appreciate all the views. It helps me as a small creator grow. So like I said, I'm going to keep this thing going. I'm going to keep this thing growing. I really do appreciate it. Avs fans, you did your damn thing today. I will holler at you after this Preds and Canucks game. Peace out.